simps allowed, huh? You shouldn't go in here. What do you mean? I ain't no simp. In losing his dong in the last episode, Glasses gained the ability to repair his glasses on command. Momo decides to remove the no simp talisman. If I was in the situation and I seen that my grandma, who supposedly battles ghosts, and we just recently found out that ghosts are indeed real and you do indeed have to battle them, has a talisman on the house that makes it so they can't enter the house, I'm quite literally going to step inside the gate. I am going to sit down, and you know, we could even keep Glasses alive. We'll sit there staring at him, but at the same time, I'm waiting for grandma to come home. But of course, they don't do that. Momo takes the talisman down, and soon after going inside of the house, they hear a doorbell, which is a quite normal thing. But Momo says,
I've never heard that doorbell before.
Nah, no. I'm jumping out the window. If I am in my house that A, doesn't have a doorbell, or B, has a doorbell ring that's not my normal doorbell, bro, I don't care what I have to do. I am getting out as fast as humanly possible. Realizing that there is definitely a simp behind that door, they decide to sneak out back and try to run back to the front gate to throw the talisman back up. But they didn't realize they were facing Mauga, and he hit him with that locking him inside his ult. And since they're trapped inside this box inside the gate, Glasses can't get out, and they can't put the talisman back up because he'll catch back on fire. This one is Oompa Loompa looking fool spews his stank breath, looking at Momo saying, I see you as more than a friend. Oompa says that he's mad because they were supposed to leave the talisman up. Because of this betrayal, Glasses lets us know that this is actually an alien, not a ghost. Oompa decides that this is enough exposition and decides to let us know that he's been eating Doritos and Mountain Dew for the past month. Knowing that Momo won't be able to hold back the curse from Glasses and fight Oompa at the exact same time, but if she could hold in the power just enough for Glasses to go full form Granny, but still have control over his mind, they can use his power to fight back. As Momo tries her best to control the power, Oompa hits him with a
Hello there.
I'm just saying, how in the world did he miss this shot? Like, what just happened? Nobody even seems to notice that they're on the complete opposite side. Like, what? We're just gonna skip by that. In the nick of time, she is able to control his ability perfectly, turning our Glasses into turbo glasses. And the animators remind us why they don't get paid enough. This is what the people who went crazy about Captain America picking up a hammer must have felt like. While Turbo Glasses hitting that Vogue pose, looking like Mr. He's just a friend, Momo's flaring around like a ragdoll. But once she gets a good look at him, new kink unlocked. How in the world he didn't break Momo's neck with this landing? Like, look at the way her neck is bent before he lands. There ain't no way she's surviving this. But of course, the first Vogue pose wasn't enough, so he gotta hit us again. Momo seemed to be liking that new look on Glasses. Till he went all depresso on her. I mean, look at her face. She is not into emo boys. Although maybe she's pretending, because when a girl says,
Stop it.
like this, Turbo Glasses goes in to fight, but wants to hit with one more Vogue pose before he goes in. Oompa takes advantage of this and gets in a solid attack, one-shotting Turbo Glasses. The look on Momo's face. Honestly, if I was her, I would be celebrating. Now I can fight Oompa on my own 1v1, and I know my powers are busted. Wait, that's cold. With the thumb in his mouth, still hitting that Vogue. Then he Oompa's thumb. The amount of disrespect Turbo Glasses gave to Oompa in this one scene. I mean, for real though. He has one thumb in his mouth, but he took out all 5 fingers in that millisecond that attack went on. Like, I can't get over how crazy fast that must have been. And for real though, the art design, animators, everything, gotta give him props. This guy, he may be depresso, but 100% of the time, he hitting the Vogue. Oompa goes in for that face-to-face stare down, looks Turbo Glasses dead in the eyes, and says, Simp says what? Nah, he's definitely dead this time. Momo pulls his dead body from rubble. Somehow Glasses is still alive, and he says he can't handle the Turbo Granny's power.
I feel like I'm gonna bust.
Hold on, Glasses. You're still missing your dong. I don't think you have that problem right now. Somehow Momo notices that Oompa's in a sumo pose. Like, if I'd seen that, that is not the first thing I was going to be thinking. I'm thinking, I should probably dip. But Momo sees it and thinks if they can make him touch the ground, they win. I didn't even know this was a rule in sumo. I thought they pushed each other out of a ring. Glasses says he can go turbo one more time.
Wait a minute.
If you could stay in Turbo Glass's form, why in the world did you tank a direct shot earlier? So here's the plan. We're going to use Turbo Glasses, one last chance to turn into Turbo Glasses, and blast one of Oompa's legs off. While Momo is going to try to use her powers to pull him in the direction of the missing leg to make his hands touch the ground. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how Momo was keeping up with him right here. But then he goes turbo, taking out one of the legs. And if we're being completely honest, I really think that his body can handle Turbo Granny's power. I think it's the fact that he keeps bashing himself into things. That's probably why his body's like, maybe I can't handle this. Momo, with one hand, tries to keep a hold on Glasses' curse, while with the other hand tries to trip up Oompa. This goes well for the most part, but she also pile drives Turbo Glass's face directly into the ground. Luckily, this brings the alien down as well. I would have never thought that even if she actually was able to get his hand on the ground, that he would follow the rules. Like, what did they think he was gonna happen? They were gonna bring his hand down and then he was gonna be like, all right, let me grab my bags real quick and I'll dip out of here. But nah, he has to face the consequences if he touches the ground. His hand gets disintegrated. This is actually a crazy nerf. Like, imagine if this was the rule that Thanos had to face. All right, guys, all we need to do is make him touch the ground and we win. Nah, it would have went the same. As Oompa's getting disintegrated, he decides, nah, this ain't it for me. Grows 2 brand new legs and sticks the landing. Man, that's not fair! He can't be pulling brand new limbs out just to win a fight. Before anything else can happen, Momo gets grabbed, thrown about 100 yards, slammed into a wall, bounces off that wall. Like, you got to be kidding me. How hard do you have to get thrown against a wall to bounce like that? Nah, that ain't even it. Oompa comes in with that 0.3. I'm talking within the span of 3 frames, moving 100 yards to hit her with that double tap, with that rebound slam, dunking her back into the wall. I'm sorry, but why in the world are we afraid of Turbo Granny's speed when Oompa, with the size like this, moving like that? There ain't no way she's getting back up from that. Just before Turbo Granny takes over Glasses' body, Momo pulls him back to human form and says, yo, Oompa.
You ugly ass motherfucking gorilla looking smelly bitch.
Oh, no. She ain't getting back up from that one. This one has to kill her, right?
No, it won't.
Little did we know, she was big braining us the whole time. Pulls Glasses over to her, but I'm not gonna lie. If this hole right here was big enough in the first place, why did she need to tank about 1,000 hits from him? I don't know how big brain I can really say this plan was when she didn't have to take a single hit. She grabs the No Simps talisman from the ground and puts it back up onto the Torii gate. But it ain't over yet. Those punches and the fact that they've been up for the last 48 hours finally caught up to her. Momo passes out, leaving Turbo Granny the chance to take over Glasses' body with nothing to stop her. And she does, hitting that mega evolution. And that's where episode 2, Dandadan, ends. This is only episode 2 of Dandadan, and I'm not gonna lie, I am hooked. They have got comedy, they've got action, they've got absolutely amazing animation. It's just such a good overall anime. The first episode is a little weird, but I will say that so far, everything that I've watched after that has been nothing like that, and it's just been absolute banger after banger after banger. So if you haven't watched this or read the manga, if you're more into that, I 100% recommend it. If I made anyone laugh, let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, make sure to stay frosty. Peace.